How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Cattleson here, and we're reacting to the final episode of The Mandalorian Season 3, which I'm excited to check out, especially with how incredible Episode 7 was. But it will be very, very intriguing to see how we do conclude this season. It's a season that I have enjoyed. Seasons 1 and 2, as I've said in these last couple of episodes, I feel like I have enjoyed a lot more, but, you know, I have still really reveled in this journey, especially in regards to Mandalorian, in regards to Bo's story. So, yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how we are going to conclude things. There's been teasers online, of course, during the past week, and like I said, after what Episode 7 presented us with, it is going to be very, very exciting because, of course, we had the return of Moff Gideon, but, well, not Bo-Katan has been kidnapped, it's rather Din has been kidnapped, and, we're going to have Bo and the rest of the Mandalorians, of course, try to recover him. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there's going to be no more pain because, of course, we had Paz Vizsla do that heroic sacrifice to save his brothers and sisters. So, yeah, but it was a really, really thrilling last episode, and yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to see how we do conclude things with this season. So, with that said, it's the final episode of The Mandalorian Season 3. Let's go. Oh! Yeah! Mando's really saying, no, I'm not playing this game. Shit! It was hopeful to see this escape go underway, but... No. Yes! Of course he would save... Of course Grogu would save Mando.
I'm okay.
Sir, the fighters and bombers have launched. Their capital ship will soon be destroyed.
But the Mandalorian has escaped.
You're gonna have to be specific on, you know...
Shall we engage?
Who the Mandalorian is.
No, I'll take care of him myself.
That suit is just fire. They dragged me out of retirement for this. What a cruel world. Oh no, not the mouse droid. We all had our doubts with Axe Woves, but guy's a real trooper. Mando's really going in waves here. It's gonna give me this Phantom Menace vibes.
It's not working.
Damn, R5. Oh no, not the mouse droid! Oh no! Yeet it! Nice.
R5. Good job, buddy.
Our fucking hero. Oh no. One just got yeeted off. Not bad for a droid with a bad motivator.
Let's not get in.
Oh shit.
Those are his clones.
Shh. Is it gonna wake up? Yeah. Jump scare. Gideon clones is just...
Let's go.
Yeah. Very, very chilling. Oh shit. Bessie's traveling. Oh my god, that is incredible. Charge! For Mandalore!
adding the one thing I never had. The Force. I was isolating the potential to wield the Force.
There you go.
And incorporating
Gideon with the
into
Force.
an unstoppable army. You smothered them before they could draw their first breath.
Oops! Oh my god. Coming in clutch.
No.
Oh my god, is he gonna is he gonna absolutely annihilate the— oh my god. Just so amazing. Oh my god. They're not gonna, oh, you broke his toy. Whew. Oh! Yikes!
I've got this. Go save your kid.
Oh yeah, she's got unfinished business with this prick.
Bo-Katan Kryze.
Oh no! Hey! Oh my god! Oh my god! You're not— they're not gonna— they're not gonna kill Grogu. Dave Filoni would not. Shit! Beautiful.
And I'll give you a warrior's death.
I think she'll choose that with the Darksaber if she's gonna die. Fuck. Shit. Whoa! He just destroyed— no fucking way! Nice. Oh! In before that was a clone. You know what? Kinda did Kanan proud, I guess. Too soon.
If his parent gave permission, couldn't he then become a Mandalorian apprentice?
Yes, but his parents are far from here. If they're even alive.
He's gonna— oh my god, no! No!
Then I will adopt him
Holy—
as my own.
holy shit!
Din Grogu, Mandalorian apprentice.
Holy shit!
You must leave
It's
Mandalore.
officially—
Your apprentice on his journeys, just as your teacher did for you.
This is the way.
it's official. Holy shit. We're back. Mandalore's back officially, I guess. For the end of time itself. I'm kidding.
On a case-by-case basis.
Basically back to basics.
You know, this is against regulation. It'll never get approved.
Which is why you won't tell them.
Let me think about it.
You already did. It's a good deal and you know it.
Is that so?
Hey!
Greetings, citizens. I am IG-11. Your new marshal of
Marshal? Oh yeah, you wanted a I mean, I was hoping Corvette, but IG will do.
I am at your disposal and serve at your pleasure.
It's so good. It's so wonderful. Haha, of course. Of course. Oh. Okay. That definitely felt like a complete finale. Is there a post-credit? No, there's no post-credit. Okay, cool. Whatever. Cool. I mean, I feel like we could say the same in regards to series or season 2, should I say? That kind of felt final-esque when obviously Luke came about, took Grogu. We ended on that. We ended on that kind of emotional note, but obviously we saw how well that aged in terms of that being a complete finale. I say it feels like a complete finale. If we didn't know that Dave is planning on doing something in terms of concluding that, like there is this film, I guess, in the works to kind of conclude stuff in terms of the Mandoverse. Of course, that could mean for other things like Bo-Katan's story, Boba's story, etc. Yeah, if we were like ignorant about that kind of information, then I would say, well, they could just end it right here, because I believe that we are going to get a season 4. But we could just end it here. Moff Gideon completely dead. Mandalore back in business. And then Mando did Grogu. Holy shit. It's so beautiful. It is so... Yeah, it is so wonderful to see. So... And to be fair, I don't mind this ending on a more happier note than, you know, any kind of devastation like Mando dying or Grogu dying or whatever, because, I mean, they wouldn't have Grogu die. They would not. That would just invoke pitchforks and torches to Dave Filoni's door, wouldn't it? No, but given the event of how season 2 ended, it was like how that ended. It was beautiful but sad at the same time, because a lot of people just lost their shit, including me when obviously Luke showed up. Yeah, it was still sad in a sense. Whereas there's that kind of happiness. There's this kind of completeness. That it's like a full circle moment, not just in terms of, okay, well, you know, this would be if you decided to end things here with The Mandalorian, I don't think there would really be any complaints, because it's like a nice kind of fitting way to kind of conclude things. Not just in terms of, okay, well, Mandalore's back, Moff Gideon dead, and all, but there is this kind of like full circleness, like especially with that adoption that Mando had. And he's technically now a Mandalorian, so but yeah, I mean, there's still some things like the Mythosaur has to come in like, they're not gonna just leave the Mythosaur chilling for like 2 episodes for like 3-second shots and like that's it. We're not going to see the Mythosaur again. We're definitely going to see it again in some form, whether it's the Mandoverse movie or season 4, whatever. We're still going to encounter that at some point. It's still going to be a fundamental. It's still going to be a fundamental aspect, but I thought in terms of finales, this was pretty neat. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I really thought that this was a solid conclusion to a season that has generated certain comments in regards to some people might like it, some people might not. But I feel like it was really, really great. Like I said, if they decided to end things right here, I wouldn't be mad whatsoever. So, yeah, I mean, there's still a few things, of course, to, I feel like that we've gone through during the course of the season that we should surely, like the Mythosaur, that we should surely touch up upon. But, say they decided they weren't making a fourth season, or they weren't doing a movie, or whatever. This would be a neat way to end things. Like, even Mando's, still willing to do the odd job and all of that, in terms of, excuse me, in terms of helping the New Republic. So, that could just happen off screen and all of that. But I'm assuming that's going to kind of set things up for season 4. So, yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really great way to conclude things. I feel like there was a lot of great moments from, you know, if you step outside from Mando and Grogu, and of course the whole Moff Gideon situation, who's definitely not dead. Definitely not. But yeah, can I just say, like, first, Axe Woves, MVP, guy just really took things to 11 in terms of how incredible he was. And it's funny because, you know, we were all speculating about, okay, who could be a potential spy and all of that. We were thinking the Armorer, wasn't her. We were thinking Axe Woves, wasn't him. He really stood out. He really shone. Like, even seeing him in the beginning when he was just flying to the ship, just through the stormy, it's just badass. And then of course, evacuating all of his brothers and sisters from the ship and deciding to take on those Imperials by himself, and then of course the whole crashing of the ship. The guy is just, yeah, he just really, really shone in this episode. So, you know, kudos to Axe Woves for being an absolute champ in this episode. Because I was a bit skeptical about where his loyalties may lie, like especially after the little situation at the end of episode 6 with him and Bo-Katan. But no, he pulled through. He was a complete badass in this episode. So yeah, and R5, another MVP, from someone who had a bad motivator in A New Hope to aiding Mando in terms of taking care of those Imperials. Just really, really incredible stuff. And, you know, he was even ganged up on by those mouse droids as well. Like, it was like a SWAT team of mouse droids, and I'm sure one just flew off. One just decided, I'm choosing death, and R5 was like, I'm not dealing with your shit. I've been through so much shit since my mechanical ass was dragged out of retirement. I do not have time to deal with basic bitches like you, so it was just really, really great stuff, seeing R5 just pull through. So and even Mando warming up to R5 as well. Like I said, R5, someone with a bad motivator, someone who was just chilling, really, really shot. Like, he was utilized to really effective use in not just this episode, but this season as well. Of course, he was very instrumental in terms of detecting the atmosphere of Mandalore way back in episode 2. And in this episode, he just pulls through. So, good on R5. So, yeah, but it was really, really great stuff, this finale. Like, even the fight sequence, like especially on the main stage of it all with Moff Gideon, who, like I said, is definitely not dead. I mean, one of his clones might, well, all of his clones, should I say, might be. But the one that was fighting off against Bo-Katan, I'm surprised that they actually did that with the Darksaber, to be fair. That really took me by surprise. But yeah, I mean, I feel like in terms of long term, I feel like them taking the Darksaber off the map is probably for the best. Yeah, I mean, I was really surprised in terms of in terms of them just doing that. But I guess this is going to, like, if we're gonna have a new start for Mandalore, you know, take the Darksaber off the equation. I know it's very integral, but maybe this is going to get like if we're really going to give Mandalore another chance, then we're going to have to make some changes. And one of them is like, well, let's just you know, let's just pick, like, we don't need a Darksaber to dictate who is going to have Mandalore thrive. So yeah, still, it was really surprising. But yeah, the Moff Gideon that of course sparred with everyone, with Mando, with Bo, that's a clone. That is for sure a clone. Moff, like, as soon as he was engulfed and all of that, and we had that whole Kanan reenactment. Sorry about that. Look, we had the Phantom Menace basically with Mando against those guards, because I was just thinking, like, especially when it was all about R5 deactivating and those guards couldn't do anything but just wait. I was just thinking back to Maul and Qui-Gon, you know, when they were just like just anticipating for the shields to go down, and then yeah. So of course I'm gonna have to make a Kanan reference. So as heartbreaking as it is, yeah. But yeah, when he got engulfed, that's when I was thinking, well, I don't think he's dead. I mean, a clone, I think he is dead, but not the OG Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon probably wasn't even on the planet at the time. Like the OG Moff Gideon. I wouldn't even be surprised if all of this time, like, accounting for the last episode, we've just seen a clone of Moff Gideon all of this time. So, yeah. And the real Moff Gideon is just chilling on, you know, somewhere desolate on Navarro. Yeah. So yeah, he just has a fake ID and all of that. He's just chilling whilst, yeah, Mando and Co are just chasing after his clones. So, and that way he can, well, if we've just encountered a clone of Moff Gideon all of this time, for season 3, not like for the entirety of the Mandalorian, but if we've encountered a clone for the entirety of season 3, this can continue his work, really. So, because I doubt those clones of him are going to, like, it's not all of his work gone to ruin. This is a perfect bait for him. To have Mando and Co think, okay, he's dead, we don't have to deal with Moff Gideon anymore, and then season 4 comes along, I'm still alive. So yeah, but you know, he is just a very fascinating villain, and yeah, with the concept of those Moff clones, it just opens the door for the prospect that the Moff Gideon that just died in this episode was a clone. So yeah, yeah, and I gotta say, I was kind of getting nervous when the Praetorian Guards did start coming for Grogu. because those things are not to be fucked around with. I mean, ask Paz Vizsla. And I mean, I was on two minds, because I'm like, well, these guys do not fuck around, but they would not kill off Grogu whatsoever. Because I have seen people, like, especially with this episode being teased and all of that, I have seen people speculate Grogu might die, etc. And I'm like, they would not do that. Dave Filoni, like I said, Dave Filoni would not risk torches and pitchforks and all that shit, shotguns, everything. He would not risk that on his doorstep by doing that to Grogu. So yeah. Maybe when he's grown up a bit and, he's 100 years old, 200 years old, when, yeah. But they're not going to do this to a 50-year-old kid, essentially, which sounds really, really weird, but that's essential. But that is Grogu. So, yeah. But yeah, Mando really, the fact that, with him taking on those guards was just really, really great stuff. I was absolutely, reveling with him, with him just absolutely, I wouldn't say absolutely annihilating them, but he just, I mean, he's going to protect his son. We can say that. We can say that now. As soon as, the armor brought up about the fact that, you had Din say, his parents could say yes, though, right? And Bo was like, not Bo, the armor, should I say. She was like, yeah, but they're not here and they're probably dead. I'm like, he's going to adopt. He is going to adopt. It's all been leading to this. We've always made comments about him essentially being a dad to Grogu. And now it's official. The papers have been signed, etc. And that ending shot is just really, really beautiful. So yeah. It is just so beautiful to just think about the prospect that, hey, Mandad is actually canon. So no, he is. It's an official thing that he is now Grogu's father, and I mean, he was always that anyways, prior to, I guess, the official sign-ups and all of that. Just with the relationship they have. I mean, because, it's Pedro Pascal voicing the character. It's just like Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us. Yeah, Joel isn't Ellie's father, but he is, essentially. If you in the same way that Mando was to Grogu, even prior to this episode, since way back in season 1. So it's just like that, really. And now, except that this is official with Mando and Grogu. So yeah, he can just stroll around and say, yeah, I'm Din. This is my son, Din Grogu. So does that mean Jaren is his full name, I guess, and Din's the family name, because if Din Djarin and then Din Grogu, that's a family name, isn't it? So I am confuddled, basically, because of the fact that you're starting to ask these questions. Din's the family name, basically. So welcome to the Din family. Because I thought it would have been the Grogu Darin or whatever. If you're gonna if you're going to have a family name, it would be that, because yeah. But no, Din Grogu is just it's really amazing to see, and I'm here for it. So yeah, But I feel like this was a really fantastic way to not just conclude the season, but, I mean, I would say conclude The Mandalorian as a whole, but, you know, we will have a season 4 where I'm assuming we'll go back to basics, really, in terms of how, you know, Mando's basically in, he has good relation with the New Republic, to paraphrase, I guess Yoda, really. Good relations with the New Republic I have. So, yeah, I'm assuming we're going to go back to basics with Season 4. Because there's still a few things to, like, I guess, that we can explore. But, if Dave said, okay, that's it, no more Mandalorian episodes happening again, I'd be fine with that. Just with the way things end, it feels like a good note to end on, if that makes sense. Like, they don't have to do a season 4. They don't have to, yeah. But no, it was a really, really nice way to conclude things. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.